So what do you think about the idea he presented using haiku as a learning management system for a collaboration of schools that want to use this instructional planning and delivery model?
Well, I think the haiku would probably fit our needs better than what live binders are doing right now, because we have so many technical difficulties with live binders because of the outside management issue, and having to, it's a time-consuming process to save things to a PDF to put them in, and I think that some of our generational teachers have a really hard time managing how to get all those steps done, and so instead of attempting and getting used to doing it, they kind of throw their hands in the air and give up. And I think that the idea of us being another spot on the map for people to consult with all over the world to get our ideas is something that's kind of overwhelming. And it's something that, he showed a nice big map of all the world of where he connects, where his kids connect. And, one of the things I felt was important to me, and I want to make important to our school, is to make that one of the spots that his kids connect with. And and beyond, because what we're doing here is something bigger than ourselves. And we need to make sure that we get all the resources we can to adjust it to make it the best it can be. And the only way we can do that is if we share and get input, and we're made to feel uncomfortable about our philosophies so that we could come up with an even better plan to work with our kids.
What would you say to the teachers at Waverly College who teach 5th through 12th? Who would migrate to this model of instructional practice, because the haiku learning management system would be the Arlington instructional model in terms of how they design curriculum. So,
what would I say to them? I would say that the front work is probably the most time consuming, and making it something that works for you. But just watching the kids be engaged and being a part of the process and being a part of them owning their own education and their own educational path and helping them to be innovative and creative and big, strong thinkers is probably better than any curriculum they've ever had. And it's just amazing to me the limits that kids will put themselves to answer any questions you ask them. And at first it is uncomfortable, and kids are not always willing to push themselves because it's uncomfortable for them, and we've allowed them to feel comfortable and safe and treated as equals all across the board, and I just don't think that's the way the world works. And with the new model, they would be able to see the kids rising above and the kids that desperately need help that couldn't hide in that comfort zone anymore. So I think that once you delve into it, the possibilities are endless. And kids will give you more than you ever anticipated. So just be ready to be wowed and have those aha moments with kids, and lose control of yourself and let the kids go for it.
So you transitioned very nicely from the planning to the execution. So the planning about creating your own curriculum and Bloom's taxonomy led you right into thinking about what the delivery is. And the biggest change in your delivery, would you say, would be the questioning strategies?
I think it most definitely would be questioning strategies and allowing kids to pick each other's brains, and the endless possibilities that they have out there with our digital technology and being able to research things that are being developed right here before our very eyes, instead of waiting for a textbook to show us 5 years later what was happening when we could have known right then. I would say the transition for me has been pretty easy. I feel like I kind of grabbed onto it and went with it, and made sure the kids understood that they were going to be safe here and know that their ideas would be accepted, and we'd find a way to make them work. And I'd welcome anyone to come and watch what we're doing here, because it's kind of amazing to watch it all unfold. Even kids who are skeptical are more into, I want to do my modules, I want to do my activities today.